All right, so the second leadership thing that I'm going to talk about today is when you're giving either correction or encouragement. Sometimes as managers or leaders or parents, we tend to see the worst of people. And so we end up kind of in a rut of just pointing out what they're not doing right. And when we do that, it's creating an environment where that negative feedback is what actually the recipient is looking for. If all we give is negative, they want attention of some kind. And if we don't give positive, they're going to seek out that negative, which means that you're going to find more and more, because more of the people, more of the kids, more of the people in your workplace, they're going to have that mindset. You have to get out of that rut and give positive reinforcement. You have to look for the good. We have to do this with spouses, with kids, with our workers at our workplace, with coworkers, with our bosses. We have to find it, because when we start to give that positive reinforcement, that attention shifts, and all of a sudden people want to get attention for the right reasons. But the key is, when we give that positive reinforcement, we have to follow what we call SBI model. So the three parts of this are situation, behavior, impact. So the situation, make sure it's rooted that the positive enforcement, the positive encouragement is rooted in a certain time and place. So if you see Bob helping someone and you see it at a certain time in a certain place, tell him, because that roots it in a physical location. It's a thing that he can refer back to in his mind. So that's the situation. The behavior is what you're either wanting them to stop or continue. So if you're having to have a courageous conversation with a parent, with a kid, with a coworker, you want to root that in what are you wanting them to stop? But specifically in this instance, it's what you're wanting them to continue. So Bob, I saw you at 9:00 at the front, and man, you were on point, man. You were really helping that person, and you took care of their order and just did an amazing job. And then the impact is rooted in our feelings. So, man, I was really proud of you as a manager, and I really saw what you were doing. And it made me proud to realize we have associates that do that kind of thing. And you can do that with kids. You can do that with a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a spouse, whatever. So the next time you find yourself in a rut of negative feedback, make sure that you get out of that. And instead, you go for that positive feedback that's rooted in situation, behavior, impact.